Have you ever felt the need to double-check if you've locked the door or if your hands are really clean, even when you're pretty sure they are? For some, this kind of behavior isn't just an occasional quirk, but a persistent part of their daily life. We are going to explore Obsessive-Compulsive Disorder, or OCD, a condition that affects millions of people worldwide. We'll break down what OCD is, how it manifests, and what treatments are available. So, whether you're here to understand your own struggles or to support someone you care about, stick around as we uncover the facts and dispel the myths surrounding OCD. What is OCD? Obsessive-Compulsive Disorder, commonly known as OCD, is a mental health disorder characterized by a cycle of obsessions and compulsions. Obsessions are unwanted, intrusive thoughts, images, or urges that trigger intensely distressing feelings. On the other hand, compulsions are behaviors an individual engages in to try to get rid of the obsessions or decrease their distress. For example, a person might have an obsessive fear of germs. This could lead to compulsive behaviors such as excessive hand-washing. While this might sound like a simple habit, the reality of OCD is far more complex and debilitating. The compulsions provide only temporary relief from the anxiety caused by the obsessions, and in many cases, the cycle can take up hours of a person's day, severely impacting their quality of life. Common misconceptions. One of the biggest misconceptions about OCD is that it's just about being neat and organized. While it's true that some people with OCD may have concerns related to cleanliness or orderliness, OCD is not simply a personality quirk or a preference for tidiness. It's a serious mental health condition that can cause significant distress. Another myth is that OCD is just about habits. In reality, the compulsions in OCD are not habits at all. They are driven by the need to alleviate the distress caused by obsessions. This distinguishes OCD from routine behaviors or preferences, making it a much more intense and often overwhelming experience. The science behind OCD. The exact cause of OCD is not fully understood, but research suggests that it involves a combination of genetic, neurological, behavioral, cognitive, and environmental factors. Scientists have found that OCD may be linked to abnormalities in certain areas of the brain, particularly those involved in regulating anxiety and stress. There is also evidence suggesting that serotonin, a neurotransmitter that helps regulate mood, plays a role in OCD. Genetic factors also appear to contribute to OCD. Studies show that people with first-degree relatives who have OCD are at a higher risk of developing the disorder themselves. However, genes alone are not enough to cause OCD. Environmental factors, such as childhood trauma or stressful life events, may also trigger or worsen the condition. How OCD manifests. OCD can present itself in many different ways, and the themes of obsessions and compulsions vary widely from person to person. Some of the most common types of OCD include 1. Contamination OCD. This involves a fear of germs, dirt, or illness, leading to compulsive cleaning or avoiding situations perceived as unclean. 2. Checking OCD. People with this form of OCD may obsessively worry that they haven't completed a task properly, such as locking the door or turning off the stove, leading to repetitive checking behaviors. 3. Symmetry and ordering OCD. This involves a need for things to be in a specific order or symmetrical. If something feels off, it can cause significant distress, leading to compulsive arranging or aligning objects. 4. Harm OCD. Individuals with this type may experience intrusive thoughts about harming themselves or others. These thoughts are distressing, and the person might engage in compulsions to prevent harm, even though the thoughts are unwanted and not acted upon. 5. Intrusive thoughts OCD. These are unwanted thoughts that can be violent, sexual, or otherwise disturbing. The person might perform mental rituals or other compulsive behaviors to try to neutralize these thoughts. Impact on daily life. Living with OCD can be incredibly challenging. The disorder can take up significant amounts of time and energy, making it difficult for individuals to engage in daily activities, maintain relationships, or succeed in school or work. The constant battle with intrusive thoughts and the need to perform rituals can be exhausting, leading to feelings of frustration, hopelessness, and even depression. People with OCD often feel isolated because they are ashamed or afraid to talk about their struggles, fearing judgment or misunderstanding. This isolation can make it harder for them to seek help, perpetuating the cycle of suffering. Treatment options. Fortunately, OCD is treatable, and many people with the disorder can lead fulfilling lives with the right support and treatment. The two most common treatments for OCD are cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and medication. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. The most effective form of CBT for OCD is exposure and response prevention, ERP. This therapy involves gradually exposing the person to the source of their obsession without allowing them to engage in the compulsion. Over time, this helps reduce the anxiety associated with the obsession and the need for the compulsion. Medication, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, a type of antidepressant, are commonly prescribed for OCD. These medications can help reduce the intensity of the obsessions and compulsions by increasing the levels of serotonin in the brain. In some cases, a combination of CBT and medication is the most effective approach. It's important for individuals to work with a mental health professional to find the treatment plan that works best for them. OCD is more than just a preference for order or cleanliness. It's a serious mental health disorder that can significantly impact a person's life. But with the right treatment and support, it's possible to manage OCD and live a fulfilling life. If you or someone you know is struggling with OCD, remember that help is available. Don't hesitate to reach out to a mental health professional. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from this information. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on mental health and wellness. Let's continue to break the stigma and spread awareness about the realities of living with mental health conditions. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.